That's right, we're going to St. Sally. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. There we have volume. Cool. At the time of this release, I should have just returned from my trip to Texas to go to the Bastard's Ball. Hopefully I had a good time. I won't know until this gets posted. Onto the whiskey. This is actually a collaboration bottle. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I know for one thing, I like Iron Root. This bottle was donated to the channel by Zenbu. Zenbu, you are awesome. There's their logo on the back with the Liquor Hound. And I found out something interesting about this bottle recently. By recently, I mean before I started filming and read the back. This is a combination of things I like, except for one thing I don't know. We'll figure that out shortly. MGP High Rye Bourbon, Iron Root's award-winning sweet and viscous heirloom corn bourbon, and then French Armagnac casks. It is no secret I like MGP. It is no secret I like Iron Root. In fact, one of my earliest videos was about getting an Iron Root bottle. I believe that was one of the first, if not the first, Texas whiskey I ever had. I have actually met some of the licorice people's family at the Bastard's Ball as of last year, the year before. And I, of course, told them how much I like their bourbon. The problem is they are in northern Texas, which is very far away from Austin, Texas. And since I only land in Austin, well, I haven't been able to go yet. With that, let us open this. Damn it. You all know how much I love just random plastic without a tab on top. Actually, this comes off fairly easily. Just that first initial getting your fingers into it. I don't know much more about it other than what was on the back of it, and that's usually how I like to roll because I want this to be a learning experience for both of us. Yes, that sounded really good. And of course, I'm using the Bastard's Ball glass. This is from a couple of years ago, with the possibility of having a new one by the time this video goes live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoop. And before I forget, this is St. Sally Batch 5 of the Herald. A blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in Armagnac casks. 53.5%. No chill filtering, no colors or flavoring added. That's always nice to see. So of course we will begin with the color. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it. Look at it. I'm almost wondering if I'm seeing any like slight red tones to this. But for the most part, I just want to try this. I have not had an Iron Root bottle on my shelf for far too long, and I hope that I will enjoy this and be able to share it with all of you at some point. Yeah. Onto the nose. Oh wow, that's fruits right away, like grapes or plums. Ooh, it smells delightful. I'm getting that corn. I believe I'm getting an MGP note. I do like MGP, and I feel like there's some familiarity in here. And I have not really had any of the Iron corn whiskeys other than in their regular bourbon. Yeah, almost a corn syrup. Sugar cookie. I got cracker, like a Ritz cracker. Peach. Lemon? Raspberry? Ooh. And a touch of cinnamon. This is a really nice balance of sweet and spice with that fruit note. I can only hope it'll be the same on the palate. With that, I don't want to waste any time on this. I've been wanting to open this and own a bottle of this for a very long time. Getting overexcited. Need to calm down with the palate. Ooh. Oh, it's spicier than I thought it would be. Ooh. Yeah. That was wild. It's lingering. Yeah, that was quick. It was a little bit of rye. It was kind of sweet and then zoop, spicy, like a spike of spices. And then it teetered off. Okay, that was just the first sip, as I usually do here. I will have one initial sip, let that go. It didn't burn. That was a surprise. On to the second sip, I will hold this in my palate briefly and then hopefully be able to extract a little more from that. Graham cracker, cinnamon sugar. Oh, and the spice just builds. Oh, builds and builds. Oh, that's nice. And it teeters out. Slightly slick feeling on my tongue. And not too dry, a little bit, but it's kind of a nice balance between a little oily and that little sensation of dry and prickly. Oh, damn, it's really good. I also thought of orange citrus. Damn. It comes and goes pretty fast. I don't know if I experience these very often, but it's one of the few that don't have a gradual up and down. It goes whoop and then immediately goes back down. I can't say I don't like that because it gives you a reason to have another sip. Sugar and spice. Nice. I did think of yellow corn, sweet corn. Oh, there was something green there. What was that? Heavy cinnamon. Heavy cinnamon sugar. That's got to be the rye influence. That's great. That's a wonderful MGP rye just showing up in force right in the middle of it. Tapered off by the sweetness. Like if this was a regular rye, it would be way too intense. And other than on the nose, I'm not really tasting any Armagnac fruit notes that I was anticipating. I'll try that one more time. It's almost gone. It's really nice. It is very enjoyable sipping whiskey. Like I pour some of this possibly over ice. I am curious about that. Or water. I can do water this time. But I do have many options to explore this further. Mm. There's like a tinge of berry. So I'm thinking raspberries. Strawberries? Plums? A lot of dark red or purple fruits. The spice just dances across your tongue. The texture is really nice if you hold it on your palate for a little bit. And then the spices just take over. Damn. This is a really friendly bourbon. What's really terrible though is that this makes me want to buy more of these. I've had a problem with purchasing even one of these because there are so many varieties out there. And now I'm in that state of mind where I can just try them all, right? I already like Iron Root. I already like MGP. I have no excuses at this point other than I don't have enough money. Oh, what a lovely way to come back from my trip, which I hopefully return safely from. But with that, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.